Yo, you know what time it is. You know we're doing it big. We out here. My Hero Academia, Season 6, Episode 2, Mirko, number 5 hero. Let's get it. The positives. I mean, this whole episode was good. I mean, just to start with, but let's get specific. Mirko herself, the scene where she's in the lab and fighting, I mean, I learned some new stuff about the character. She's OP. Like, she's legitimately OP. The power of her legs, strength, like the way she just ripped that Nomu's head off, like, bro, she's got it all. You know, I would actually go as far to say Mirko's like a gifted hero, very powerful. And I mean, she's been around in previous seasons, but did we really know? They named the whole episode about her, so what are you gonna say? She's actually OP. You hear me? That's facts. That's facts. And that was, I mean, a great part of the episode. What I also took away from that scene is that any top tier hero can solo. You know what I'm saying? So like Mirko, I mean, she's number 5, quote unquote, number 1 being Endeavor. But what's really the gap between 1 and 5? They're all ice cold. I mean, except when you start throwing in heroes like All Might. I mean, the gap between number 2 and number 1 in that case is exponential, like highly exponential. And that happens sometimes if you look at the normal curve. But aside from that, anyone in that top 10, maybe even like top 20 spot, they're all legit. Mirko is no one to mess with. And I think under her number 6 hero is Shield, or what was his name? Crust. You know, he's OP as well. So they're all in there. It's on some Justice League type stuff where any one of them individually, I mean, first of all, they all have their own comics, but they're all OP on their own. You know, it's hard when you really start dividing up who's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You got Superman, you know, whatever. But when you put them all together, you've got some crazy stuff. And I really took that away from this episode. So another positive that they showed were the Nomus. Obviously, they're super creepy. We know what they are by now. But the Nomus, you know, in season 1, it seemed like they were kind of a gimmick to something to fight. Now, the Nomus aren't a gimmick. They really took them, you know, as like a concept all the way till season 6 until now. And I really like that because, first of all, it shows they care for the characters, but it adds some depth to the show. They weren't just a one-off at all. Super creepy, and actually an important part of the whole storyline. And, yo, if it weren't for Mirko's introduction and the fact that the episode's named after her, the number 1 moment actually would be the last part with my man Kaminati. Like, yo, what was that? He absorbed the lightning, like, bro, one finger, just the whole... Yo, I got so hype seeing that. It was crazy. And I'm gonna get to this more in my additional thoughts, but my hero remembered why it's a dope show. It got its memories back. And I mean, we totally saw that in this episode. So room for improvement. Not too much actually. The last scene where they were running, they were running for a long time. They kind of stretched that run out. But like I said in my episode 1 review, I get it. Especially with anime, if you know how anime is made, they've got the manga. And there's always this timing thing where you've got to time the manga with the anime so that it doesn't like run ahead, or so that the episodes come out to a certain timeline. Like, that's a part of the whole production process. So I guess that's just how long it had to be. But it wasn't too bad. I mean, like 80% of the episode was action. That's what you want. That's all you can ask for. So I can't trip too hard about that. But that's just a slight room for improvement. So the rating. Overall, it gets a 4 out of 5. But a solid 4 out of 5. Like, not like no cap 4 out of 5. Because we've all seen 5 out of 5 My Hero episodes. All Might versus One for All. But, All for One, excuse me. But it was a solid episode. The running part drug it down a little bit, but Mirko? The powers? Bro, come on, man. Kaminati? The inspiration? This is my hero. It's my hero at its finest. And I'm glad they remember how to make the episodes. So on to my additional thoughts. Yeah, I'm just really happy about this. This is season 6. Maybe it was just the timing of the manga. There's more action. I'm not sure. But as far as the actual production of the show, they remembered how to make it dope, which is why I consider it really one of the only good animes of the 2010s. Not to be a hater, that's just what I consider. So, I mean, it has everything. Action, the animation. We all remember the slowdowns, you know, the PowerPoint slideshow, Meteor versus Overhaul. I'm like getting choked up because it's just so crazy. Midoriya versus Smooth Criminal, Quiet Criminal. I'll look it up. That was one of the roughest parts of the entire show. Even that school musical, school concert to some degree, they've got over all that. They're back to their finest. high action, the inspiration, the animation, and the drawing, just the individual drawings, I feel might be better than any season. Maybe save season 1 as a classic, season 2, you know, All Might versus All for One. But everything is solid. So I mean, I'm just very happy about this, and they brought it back to the roots. And this is what makes My Hero what it is. Super happy. So yeah, man, that's about it. That's all I got for y'all. You know, I'm out here in Mexico City, Flexico City, the heart of, you know, of this city right here, like the downtown area, doing it big. I'm gonna have My Hero for y'all next week. You know what's up. I got that for y'all. Black Panther here, man. Just a few weeks. What's today, the 9th at the time of filming this? So yeah, like almost exactly 4 weeks. Be ready for that. I got some new stuff coming out for y'all as well. So you know, just y'all got that on the way. You know what I'm saying? You were here feeling good. We're doing it big. Like I always say, stay up. All right, that's real talk. Stay up, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.